It has been a while. We are back. This is episode 6, 10 Deerz Deep. Dean's about getting his hand eaten off from...
No, he's about ready to eat his own damn hand.
Leave me alone.
Lord. Figure we
It's all right, bud. Ain't nobody gonna take it from you.
I'm hungry.
You swore we just picked him up there by Kroger there looking, we'll work for food. Good night of living.
He's
That's
a
me.
wrestler, ladies and gentlemen. He doesn't get to eat much this time of year.
Yeah.
So when he does, watch out.
Yeah.
Oh, did you want me to
Don't get your
back so
fingers
you can
too
get that on
close.
camera? No.
All right, so yeah, let's get this kicked off.
Cheers.
Cheers. All right.
Fit aid.
Fit aid. Tonight's pour is sponsored by Heaven Hill Bottled and Bond. This is fantastic stuff.
Miller Lite and Fit Aid.
And Bush.
Oh, yeah. And Bush. I'm afraid of you mouse fetters. Oh, Merry Christmas, by the way, everyone.
Yep.
We got some fancy new shirts. Well, Delphus down.
Not for sale,
Hey,
no.
oh, look, he's wearing his, showing off his ass shirt.
Ash shirt.
Looks good, Delphus.
Thanks. I
We-
like yours.
We can actually understand you this time.
Well, that was the first time. That was the first podcast, and I didn't know we was going to do it that night. So yeah, it was my fault, and I don't know what happened that night. Well, we was cutting up deer, and yeah, that's
What? He said deer.
Deerz.
There it is.
Deerz.
There it is.
Deerz.
You can tell.
And I was more than 10 deers deep. So
Yeah. Yeah. I think we all were that night.
Yeah.
It was a rough one.
Yeah.
It was fun.
I had deer blood all over me and trying to listen to him, then Period Joe, and it was a good one.
What happened then? I thought he was supposed to come out today.
Well, I didn't know who was going to show up. Mike with Ayers Equipment backed
he at?
out.
I think he
Corey
stood
had
us up.
plans. Corey
Yeah.
had plans for him already.
Womp womp.
Exactly. So what? We haven't done this since
Since the
September.
beginning of November.
Oh,
Like 3 weeks. 3 to 4 weeks.
That's been longer than that.
Well, it was
'cause
before
remember,
the
it was
turkey
before
shoot.
the turkey shoot, November 5th.
good Lord, kid!
Yeah.
You want us to wait? See,
I mean, it's hunting season, so we've
Yes.
been a little preoccupied.
yes,
Been out in the field quite a bit. So
been a good deer season.
yeah, yeah,
Well,
Very
first
good
of
deer
all,
season.
the turkey shoot went phenomenal.
yes,
Holy crap!
yep. We had close to
65 people, I think Strat said.
65 people.
Yes.
So for the first time, it was great.
Yes.
I think everybody that I've talked to after that had an awesome time and can't wait for next year.
Oh, I can't wait either. I think it's going to be bigger and better.
Oh yeah, I think so too.
Hopefully the Amex can be there instead of showing pigs every weekend.
all you had to do was make it in the afternoon. See, we could have made it, but
Oh my God.
So we're gonna do it earlier in the year.
Yes.
I think when October.
Second week in October, let's plan on.
Yeah.
That's
because nail's always the first weekend in
Yeah.
November. So yeah.
we're
well,
gonna
and
do
that's
it-
rut too. So
And we're going to do it on a Saturday too, so people don't have to miss church to come out. And
yeah.
that way we can have a concert and everything.
Who? Johnny Little
Johnny Little Shetland Pony, we're gonna have him there, but I doubt he can make it
he might be a
because
little
Horse.
horse.
there it is.
Oh shoot! Hang on,
Wrong button.
hang on. I gotta remember. Nope.
That'll, there it is. That's a stupid joke, but I love it.
It's been a while. We're a little rusty,
Yes,
folks.
a little rusty. It's been a while, but no. Turkey shoot was phenomenal. Good food. Everybody had a great time.
Yeah, the chili your mom made
Oh.
was so good.
My mom is the type of person, she always wants to help. And I got thinking, I'm like, I have the perfect job for her. And I'm like, just make the chili. And holy crap. I think there was one guy actually said, I posted on Freedom Goose that he said, everything was awesome. The chili was great. And yeah, it was awesome. I don't think it could have went any better for the first time. No one got shot. That's a plus.
No,
I'd hope not.
That's the biggest
I want to
thing.
go back to the perfect thing. Your mom, the perfect thing. She did make the perfect thing.
Me?
No,
Thanks,
your
bud.
sister.
You son of a bitch.
Because she shot the biggest buck out of all you guys,
Yeah,
right?
we
Oh
don't
my
worry
God.
to
Yeah,
get
so-
to that.
yeah, we'll get to that.
Okay.
Cocksucker, motherfucker. Did you really invite him?
I did.
I was trying to get somebody else besides him.
Sorry, you act like your dad. You want me to say that?
No shit.
Yeah.
Oh, there's there. We shouldn't all drink at the same time because it gets quiet.
Well, we can't. Dean's always eating the whole time,
yeah.
so he ain't gonna be talking.
Everybody's gonna hear. I mean, the whole time. That's what it sounds like. I don't even know why you're here.
Maybe you're practicing up when she shoves that cake in your face.
Oh,
Aubrey.
Oh my.
Oh my. No
Yep.
marriage plans. No, nothing.
Nothing yet.
Nope.
Oh. We
Does she
would be
come-
the first to know, though, right?
Huh?
We would be the first to know, right?
Sure.
Sure.
Did she come look at you in your singlet? That's my Dean right there.
Yeah.
Something else.
What are you getting all blushy for?
Cause
He keeps eating like this. She's gonna be like, "That's my Dino.
You know,
She looks like a dino."
good 9/11.
I'm hungry, Herman.
Obviously, you should have shot a
Just
damn.
take the plate over there
Yeah.
with you.
I'm not putting my hand even close to that now with this boy here. You ate enough cheese, you ain't gonna poop for a couple weeks. And when you do, you're probably wrestling. You poop on somebody. And singlet can only hold so much, bud.
Speaking of that, can I change the subject a little bit?
Sure.
So Aaron plays hockey with this kid Corbin Klinke. They graduated last year.
Yeah.
He thinks he's a cowboy now.
Oh yeah, I heard. Yeah.
So he was riding bulls. He goes up to Michigan and rides bulls every Saturday night. So I asked him, I said, "How's it going, Corbin?" He's like, I shit myself last weekend. I said, "How do you do that or whatever?" He's like, "Well, the bull threw me off and it come down and stepped on my stomach." He said, "It just pushed it right out."
Oh,
Yeah.
man.
I
He
would
said-
have. Yeah.
Yeah. He
Wow,
said,
yeah.
he said it happens all the time to cowboys, I guess. I said, "Well, you're not a
Wow.
cowboy," but I'm like, why would you subject yourself to doing that? But yeah.
Well, when
he's
I
like,
was
I went
young-
outside and changed my pants and come back in.
Hey,
Is
don't
that
tell
one of
me
those
when
things?
we were that age, we would have tried it.
No, he's been thrown out. He goes every weekend. So yeah, he gets thrown off like every Saturday night riding. It's
So
like,
he drives all the way to Michigan to ride for a total of 3
yep,
seconds.
get thrown off and shit your pants.
Is that one of those things where, you're the ritual? You're not a cowboy until you
Shit,
I
your
guess.
pants.
He said it's a thing, and I'm like, I don't know about that. He's like, well, you think about it. The bull steps right there. Yeah, it's got to go somewhere. So.
I'd rather have a step on my gut than my hoo ha ha.
Yeah. Wow.
I mean,
might
what was that thing?
swell up to normal size for you then.
Here we go. I passed old Dingaling here today on 469, dropping a box off. I go, "That hood's too big for you." And he said, "Your hood's bigger." I go, "Well, thank you." And he goes, "I'm talking about your hood, not your wiener." I'm like, son of a bitch. It's exactly how that went today.
It was exactly how that went, and I don't know where you found humor in it.
Because it made me laugh.
Oh,
See, I see my best buddy trucking together. We're practically trucking together for 4 seconds.
oh, dang it, I forgot to bring that.
What?
A postcard we got today, or a Christmas card
From who?
from Freiburger Transport.
I didn't even get one of them.
Oh, it's a good one. I'll have to,
Oh, no.
yeah. Actually, I got a picture of it, which you guys,
Oh,
I know a picture won't do justice on here, but,
Oh, no.
so Tim Freiberger, I don't know, everybody knows him or where he played a joke on, Wooster Farms.
Wooster Farms, yes.
Put a red, white, and I don't know, rainbow flag up on their grain bin.
Yes.
Oh, yeah.
And you could see it.
We
from
call
State
it the
Road 3.
pronoun flag.
The pro.
Yeah. And so there was you'll have to look at them, but there's each side of the card or whatever. It says, our drivers are ready to take your loads 24 loads into 2024 and beyond. Happy New Year. And it's got some pictures of some people on it. So yeah, you just have to, there's two things right there. There's pride flags on the side of the semis. It's pretty good Photoshop.
Oh, that's at Wooster Farms, too.
Yeah.
Oh, the old hopper bottom's got a cute little rainbow flag. That's fantastic.
So everybody's getting
damn.
the holiday cheer.
That's great.
Yep.
That
And
is
actually,
great.
so that was a picture I got sent on my phone, but I actually got the postcard today, or the Christmas card today. So yes, somebody actually sent them out, and
Don't even look at me.
Oh, my gosh.
That's hilarious.
That's great.
Yes, Dean is still eating, people. Brady's going to
crackers.
take one of these damn mounts off your wall and start eating it, Jeff. Wouldn't surprise me. That's a bit foamy.
We should go get Taste of Philly.
Nah. You can.
Yeah, go for it.
I can't drive.
Actually, with all that cheese you ate, yeah, that grease gets on top of there. You could be in trouble tomorrow. Which I know you're not wrestling, but
See, that's kind of the combination at Bowling Green. You just don't have 45 bears on top of it.
you got to build a base.
You got to build a base. That way it just going. That way it starts slowly, then just It's kind of like you use a plunger. That's what the beer's for. Way off track again.
Yeah.
Here we go.
So the turkey shoot, and then
Awesome.
Yeah, we got into
Early archery.
Yeah.
Dean. Well, yeah, we talked about. No.
Yep.
Well, we put it on Freedom Goose Outfitters,
Yeah,
but we didn't
put some pictures.
It's
And,
been a while.
so early archery, Dean.
Shot a.
I think we did
tagged
an
out?
episode.
No.
No, it was on Freedom on Facebook. But
I
that was
remember
about
talking about it though, and we posted. Oh, we posted on Facebook.
it. Yeah, that was about it. Yeah, Dean shot one.
Yeah.
Uncle Hermie had to come help find. Then we lost it.
So what was the story behind that?
Hold on, I'm eating.
Imagine that.
Weird. It's a cracker. How quick?
It dries up your mouth.
Hey, you can't say that,
What?
cracker.
Shit, man. You're right. My bad. Look at it.
Okay, mouth is
You
clear.
ready?
Yep.
You need like a soda pop or something? I
I'm
got
good
a
right now.
Sprite back here if you want one.
You got water?
Nope.
Dean, get that kiwi strawberry
I
wine
got
cooler out
Sprite
of your
and
mouth.
some Pepsi.
Huh? What? Okay,
All right, tell us the
anyway.
story. Yeah.
So, it's, what, 4 or 5 weeks ago?
What was that?
I can't remember him, but it was early in archery.
I'll find
It was like mid-season, I think.
Was it?
Yeah, it's like mid-season archery. Anyways, our day started off slow. I just put up my new saddle on this fence line. And
Are you a cowboy too, or what?
Huh?
Saddle.
it's, oh my.
Why, are you gonna ride the deer or what?
Yep.
Sorry, go ahead.
Jump down on him. Anyway, so I'm sitting up at this tree, and I had a little 6-point come in, or no, yeah, I saw him. The 6-point came in first in this field out in front of me, and I texted Dad, and he had does out in front of him, and then the 6-point came out to the middle of the field, and by the time I looked back over, my buck's standing out there. He goes into where I had my stand set that I took down, then comes out in the field and chases this 6-point all the way into the woods where I'm at. He goes out, I grunt him, he comes back in, he goes to turn away and goes in between a V of a tree, and I shot him. And then had to call Uncle Hermie to come help me track him.
it. It was October 28th or 27th.
Oh, so that was late bow.
Yeah, I thought it was earlier than that for some reason.
Yeah,
Late early bow.
mid-bow.
Yeah.
The people who've hunted before, to get the story, we found his deer. Jeff and Dean started dragging it out. We get to the part of the woods where, I don't know, I've never been in this woods before. And you can walk through a woods your whole life. When it's dark, you're still kind of confused. So we get there, Jeff goes, tell Jeff, I go, hey, me and Dean will find a place, we'll drag it out and bring the truck up. I mean, hell, we're ass backwards when we're in there. Well, so I go, Dean, we'll drop the deer here. I'm going to go look for an easy spot to drag it out. Well, I go look for it, and Dean wanders off.
I was looking for another spot.
So I go up to Dean, I go, where's the deer? I don't know. You go, what do you mean you don't know? I go, I don't know where we left it either. I go, Dean, before your dad gets back here, we have to find this deer, because I don't want to explain to your dad we lost the deer when it's dead. Luckily, we found it right before Jeff pulled up there. I was like, oh, God, how do you explain this one?
Chris Farley. What was that movie where it comes back to life in the car? With
Tommy
the
Boy.
Oh, Tommy Boy, yeah. Yes.
It come back to life. It ran away. I swear it was right here.
That was dead as shit.
Yeah.
No, that was...
Well,
that
you
was
said
a
your
good
deer. You said it was chasing a 6-point. So how many points is this one?
I think 9. Mm-hmm. Yeah, he's basically with the little sticker on his left side.
Yeah, it said I'm a 9-pointer. That's what the sticker said. That was funny, Dean. Come on. No?
Something else.
It was
Whatever, bro.
it was a really nice buck. That was a fun night too. There were a lot of deer running around. So
Well, Schrader shot one that night too.
yeah.
It was that night. Yeah,
same
right.
night. Mm-hmm.
That's a pretty good 8-point.
Yep.
back there in the Andrews area.
Wasn't as big as my 9-point with the sticker on it, right?
Because it said I'm a 9-point. I'm Dean's deer. Next time we're gonna zip tie a glow stick to your deer. We gotta try it. We're not joking when we said we lost it for about 5 minutes because we fucking lost the damn thing.
I guess I want to know, did you put the saddle on it and ride it then?
Oh,
Yep.
here we go.
Rode him while I was dead.
Well, you said you
Here
put
we
your
go.
saddle over, and so I
Well, you can tell he don't deer hunt, folks.
I don't. So what is a saddle?
So explain to the
It's- yeah, it's
non-deer
like-
hunter here.
Yes.
It's like a little
It's-
platform. It's about big enough for your feet, and that's about it. And then you have like your waist belt. and then-
Harness.
yeah, like a little harness,
Yeah.
like climbing harness, and you just hook it to the tree and lean back.
It's pretty slick, actually.
Mm-hmm.
So it's like
pretty
a sitting, something you put
It's
around
kind
a
of
tree
where
and
you
sit
can,
on.
yeah, you can kind of, it's, yeah, it's pretty slick.
Gotcha.
Yeah.
It's kind of the new
Okay,
thing
sorry.
for hunting. It's more for like public land,
Or for compound, I think.
compound. Yeah, it's you. I mean, you could do it for gun.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, yeah, you can prop your gun up. You can do. I mean, crossbow wouldn't be so easy with the limbs, but it's more for like public where you or
You're not going
new-
to put a stand up. You're just going to be there for a little while.
or a new property you're hunting that you want to like. Hey, this looks like a promising. You throw it up in 10 minutes and scout it from there, and then go from there. So yeah, it's something like that.
So you learn
real.
something new every day.
Look at you, Def,
I
getting
guess
in.
I didn't know what a saddle was.
I guarantee we're gonna get him deer hunting next year.
No, I
gotta
doubt
get
it.
him
No.
Getting up when it's cold out.
We got to get him out duck hunting first.
Yeah,
He actually got up last
I
weekend.
did get up at
But he went
5:30.
back to
And then
bed.
he went right back to bed.
Well, and it was another one of them. I did get up. I went to the bathroom, and then I looked out, and I'm like, man, it's cold out there. It
wasn't cold.
no, it was nice that morning.
Well, it was nice and warm in my bed, so that's where I went.
want to be next to Darla farting on me all morning.
No. What's he doing? Getting more food?
No, you
No,
got
you had to
water.
get water. So, how about you? How'd you do this year?
Pretty good. I right behind my house ended up shooting a pretty good 8-point. Not as rack wise, wasn't as big as last year's, but body size is the same. But the first deer I ever shot after rattling them in, rattled, and 5 minutes later, here comes a little 8-point. Let him walk right by. I mean, you talk about reading the script twice. I couldn't believe it's never happened like that. He walked by. I looked through him and looked at him like, nah, definitely got to shoot him. Body wise, rack size. I'm like, I just need a bigger one to do that. 5 minutes later, I look up, literally in the same spot he came out. Here comes. I mean, 22 yards. It's like, okay.
Yeah.
And all I had to do is track him 40 yards, if that. And I drug him 4 foot to a four-wheeler trail. Then went out there walked 100 yards to my house, pretty much.
Yeah.
That's pretty slick. No, it was good. It was pretty fun. End up shooting a doe opening morning of gun season, and I really haven't been out since.
Yeah.
Unfortunately, kind of miss it.
Yeah.
I don't. Time for ducks.
Duck season. Duck season.
I'm killing ducks now.
I'm tagged out on deer. I'm all ducks.
You know who I am? I'm the next Mr. Robertson. I'm gonna start growing my beard.
No.
I've been growing it for 3 weeks. All I got is zits and peach fuzz.
When you gonna do your duck call? So, Mr. Robinson, that's what he did, right?
He invented it.
Invented the duck
Yeah.
call. So yeah, when you get your reeds out and like do them, and
Have your own signature duck
Yeah.
call.
I'm good. I'll just buy them.
I'll just buy them.
my
I just got money.
Yeah.
I'll just buy them.
He's got dad's money. is what he's got.
It'll be funny once he gets on his own. I'm gonna. Oh.
I got FGO money.
Oh, yeah,
geez.
because that worked.
Well, you guys did have a little side business there. Are you still doing that? The you and
Modeling?
Will? No.
Oh.
No,
Him and-
the shop burnt down.
Well, I know, but you guys was making your own jigs or whatever you want
Yeah,
to call them,
you-
right?
All of his stuff was in the shop too.
Oh.
Everything
You
burned?
got all your stuff over here.
I got it to Grandpa. Grandpa
Yeah.
has all my stuff now.
Okay.
So Grandpa's doing all your work now.
He doesn't do anything with them. He's just holding them there.
Is he like holding them right now?
Hermes.
Or is he waiting on you?
Oh,
Eat
So
that
maybe you ought
last
to
piece.
sell all that stuff to your grandpa or give it to him and tell him you're going to be going to duck calls.
nah.
That sounds like a quacktastic idea.
yeah.
I'm
Well, I was just
stupid.
thinking that,
It's a
hey,
whole heck of a lot more
I was
money off
thinking
duck calls than you
yeah,
can.
you start doing that and just put it on your dad's bill.
Hit the button.
There it is.
You had that lined up.
He was waiting for it.
I was.
Oh my.
You're a pecker for falling for that. Pecker?
That wasn't that funny.
I know yours was better, but
Funny.
I had to throw something in there. Thanks, Jeff.
You're welcome. You're welcome.
I think that's a good thing. Start making duck calls.
I think you should. You should try to make something.
I'm gonna become a professional wrestler.
No.
Go in there. Did you ever get the recorder you had to play in like 6th grade? Go in there and take that
yeah.
apart. You used to be able to take it apart, and there was like 3 or 4 inches.
Yeah.
And then get your whatever. They call them reeds, right?
Yeah, reeds.
Put some reeds in there and make your different.
See, make one where you can play every duck note. That way you only have to buy one.
Yeah.
So you got put your
Look at
finger.
that.
Yeah,
Put your
you
finger
see?
over this hole, it's a teal call.
See?
Put your finger over that one, it's a mallard call. Put your finger over
He's
here, a
sitting
wood
here
duck.
like, these guys are idiots, but that's really a good idea.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. I think it's
See?
the next $1 million idea.
I think so, Dean.
I'll leave it to you guys. Leave me alone.
What are we gonna do if Dean runs out of food? I'm scared. Somebody call for more food.
Just shove a bunch of crackers in his mouth.
Scared
That'll
he's
tie
gonna
him over
start
for a
eating
little
this.
bit.
Why's my pinky hurt? Dean, quit eating it.
You mean text your mom and tell her that you're hungry? Mm-hmm. She'll bring something right out.
So I want taste of Philly.
Taste of Philly.
Sounds so good.
I haven't had that for a couple
I
of
haven't
years.
had it for.
It's damn good.
It
though.
is, but the grease and everything when you pick it up and it greases goes.
That's what makes it good.
I know. Yes, that's exactly what makes it good. But
So-
see, you being a truck driver, you're gonna have to learn this, is you can't eat that stuff.
Well,
during
the
the day.
older I get, I understand that because
Yeah.
the sphincter doesn't hold as tight as it used to.
Well, no, I'm saying yes. If we had it tonight or you have it tomorrow when you're not trucking, that's fine. When you're close to.
So they've got crazy expensive down there, though.
it is
But
We're
when
not
you go by
knocking
there,
it.
when you go by there,
It's always
all the time,
packed.
it's always busy.
because it's damn
So-
good.
Yeah.
It is like really good. I'll give you that. But we, like for hunting season, when Neil was over here, it was me, Matt, and Neil, and we got 3 subs, and it was like $60
Jesus.
for 3 of them. Like, woo,
Yeah.
You get your belly full, but still,
Yeah.
Yeah.
for a sandwich.
really good.
Yep.
Get. Thanks, Jeffy.
So
You're welcome.
actually, so next to that, there's a new Mexican restaurant coming in the first of the year.
What's up with that?
Thank goodness.
So-
It's the original owners.
Oh, it is?
Yeah.
And why'd they sell to begin with?
Because they probably ran out of money.
Well, I think it was. Like
Then why
right
would
there-
they? Okay.
Right there
Dean.
during
Somebody
the old
probably gave enough
Covoid.
money and then ran it in the ground. I don't know, but
It was right there during the old Covoid, and they couldn't find the help, and
Oh, so that's why they sold?
yeah, I think they were just struggling during that time.
they said the prices are going to go down.
Well, I
and
would
they're
say
gonna
the
have a liquor
original owners, the
license.
food was. Don't get me wrong,
Damn
La Cabana, which means the cabana,
El Cabana.
which it was good, but yeah, after it went, they sold. It's like it went downhill. But
It sold like 4 times, and it kept getting worse and worse and worse.
you
and
remember
worse.
Jorge that worked there?
Yeah.
Jorge Amick.
Jorge.
Jorge Amick.
Yeah.
worked there.
Roberto.
He was the
Roberto
he was the
Amick.
chip boy. Yep.
He was a chip boy. He was an awful white Mexican. Jorge Amick. Ah, that was a good day. He didn't last there very long.
Is this a like a PG podcast?
No.
Nah.
So you know our little
Oh,
Mexican
boy.
that
Okay.
works for ass.
Oh yeah, that guy.
Yeah, that guy. Or whatever.
I saw him and your oldest today.
Yeah, the other day he
Where
had a
was
good
he
one.
at today?
Who?
Isaac, he wasn't in school.
I don't know. He said he had one final and then he left.
Yeah, he left and went and dropped a goat off there at Florence Livestock.
Yep. But I was making fun of him because I think he's gay. But anyways, I was making fun of him. I was like, look at that. Look at that. And there was some good looking girl. I said, you ought to get on that. He's like, oh yeah, I can give her the old Isaac Trezo. And it took me a second, but I'm like, that's good.
It's good.
And then of course I had to throw in and said, oh, are you going to give some queso with it? The Trezo?
Or sour cream.
Yep.
That's really fucking good. Holy shit. Thank you. No,
Sorry, what was we talking about?
I was unloading today and I look, oh, there's an Amick truck in the livestock. Oh, they're dropping some animals off. I'm thinking, okay, I see Aaron and Isaac get out, and I'm like, all right, they're gonna back up where you normally unload them. No, what do they do? Aaron gets in there and just grabs the goat, puts a leash on it or the halter on it, and walks it out right in. Like, oh my god!
That was a goat. It had 2 babies, and it didn't produce enough milk to keep the babies alive. So both babies died, and I said, if it don't produce on the farm, it's going bye-bye. So,
Oh jeez.
yeah, sad mama. She had babies about 2 weeks ago, and yeah, she's on the truck to go to her permanent home right now.
She's become a goat curry.
Yeah.
Well, that was rude. I shouldn't. No. All right, back. Turkey shoot was amazing. Next year,
We already talked about that. We're past that.
Well,
we're
we're
deer
gonna.
season.
I'm gonna do a roundup on it.
All right.
Plan on it. Hopefully, more people. It's in the works for the first or probably second week of October on a Saturday.
Yeah.
So let's plan on that.
Okay.
And Dean shot a deer.
What else
And
happened?
Herman shot a deer.
I shot a deer.
And your sister.
Talk about your sister shooting old Thorny.
So, I'm always on. I wasn't hunting with my sister and dad this year. I can't remember where I was actually.
You was at your house
Yeah, I
cutting
was.
up deer.
Yes, I was cutting
Yeah.
up deer. Yeah. I get so I'm on a group text, and I get it, and it said Danielle or with Jeff and Neil, Matt, John, and Dean and Beakley. Hey, just who shoot? I get a text. Who shot? I was on the Hermes side. So I instantly start texting my family like, who shot? Danielle shot, or I text my sister, shot a monster. And Danielle knows a big deer from a good deer to a small deer. She goes, I shot a monster. I'm like, oh boy. So all right, I go, well, let me know if you need anything, and as soon as you get pictures, send them to me. Well, as soon as she sent me a picture, I'm like, oh, that's the one on Freedom Goose Outfitters. That's old Thorny. Yeah. It came out, and Dad watched it, and I think she took a 100-yard shot and double lunged it, and that's the end of the story of Thorny. 151 and 1/8.
Yeah. He said 3.8.
One. I mean, what is it? Sorry. Is he that fucking hungry? He's eating
He's
a damn
eating
bottle.
plastic.
He's eating a fucking bottle now.
Jesus. You're like a Ninja Turtle.
But that was a hell of a deer.
Yes.
And we'll post some pictures,
Yes.
some pictures of it. And if you haven't seen it, it's on the
Yeah.
video. Posted
the
on
drone.
with the drone on
Yep.
Freedom Goose Outfitters. But gosh dang, what a hell of a deer.
I think every year there's always at least somebody shoots a really, really good one back there.
Yeah.
By far, I mean, I'm pretty proud of my sister. I mean, I've shot. Last year was my biggest deer, but I'm thinking it's 130 inch. But man, she just goes out there and just makes it look too easy.
Yeah.
Makes me very proud, though. It's pretty cool.
Yeah.
Hell, I ended up gutting it for her, skinning it for her, caping it, processing it. It's like, but nah, that's awesome. Now it's up. Now it's she needs to get it out of the way because the kids are coming up next. So
Oh yeah. Yep.
McKenna and Mason, I think they're well. There's a picture on Freedom Goose with McKenna and me. It was the same day you and Jury are out.
Yep.
We took them pictures, man. Like you said on Freedom Goose, that's what it's about, and it is. I mean, we've been there. I haven't shot a big deer like my sister has, but I've shot plenty of deer where I know what it feels like, and I want the future to know that feeling and get it. So it's pretty cool. So
Yeah, there ain't nothing like it than when the kids shoot and get all amped up.
oh,
and,
when Dean shot that one when we just got back from Tennessee,
Yep.
and you called me, is that cooler open? I'm like, are you kidding me?
I told you guys on the way back.
Oh, here we
I said
go.
9 a.m. tomorrow.
Here we go.
Before 9 a.m. tomorrow.
Oh, shoot.
And what do you know? 8:30.
That was your Uncle Hermie shot half rack jack.
I forgot about that.
I don't. Just to make you feel good, bud.
Half rack jack. There's another one, half buck chuck. That was Grandpa's.
Oh, that was
that was
Grandpa's. Yeah, that was a good one.
So deer season was pretty good this year. I feel
Yeah.
like your
At the
dad,
processing,
your dad and Michael both shot bucks open in the morning.
Dad ended up shooting 2 does in
Yeah.
one set.
So a lot of deer taken this year. Good year.
The cooler has, was it 19 deer on it? 14 are bucks and 5 are does.
Wow, that's a good year.
That's the most by at least 5.
You have to get some new writing places.
Oh, there's plenty of right places on there, bud.
That whole side, yeah, we got.
No, it's pretty cool. What they're talking about on my walk-in cooler in the processing shop. Everybody comes in. We have from I think it started in 2020. Dana Booth, a friend of ours, which he'll be on here eventually. He started like, why don't you put or write whoever shoots? I'm like, well, that's actually a really good idea. So we started it 2020, and anybody who comes out there with a deer, or even if they don't really put it or leave it there, we're still gonna put it on there. So it's pretty cool.
Yeah.
It kind of it helps for your when to go hunting too, especially with me, because my last 3 bucks have been within I think from November 11th to November 13th is the last 3 bucks I've shot in that time period. So figured I guess that's when I need to take time off work. Yeah. It's my scouting program.
So now we're in the duck season.
The best season of all.
Yes.
Did you say the best season or the best season?
I wouldn't say it's the best season.
It's the best.
It's a lot of fun.
Best kind of
And
hunting it is.
so we've had a pretty decent year so far. I think I was on my Ducks Unlimited app.
It could be a lot better.
It could be a lot better. And I
We
think
shot
it's
14 between me and you.
14 total this year. Plus-
Oh, I need to add you
plus
to the
Hermie.
list.
So we've got 15 birds on the ground, which is not by any
Sucks.
means a good year.
No.
It's actually a pretty horrible year. It feels like the migration is just
It's not. It's
so
not
far
existent
behind.
right now. To be honest with you.
Yeah, and even when we just got back from Arkansas, we were down there for a couple
What
days
day did
hunting.
you shoot that?
Even the guides in Arkansas were like the migration is late this year. It's so late, but it's been a good time.
It is.
I've had a lot of fun hunting.
I mean, we have fun hunting no matter what. But yeah.
We got to break in the blind for the first time last
my
weekend.
God, that was so much fun.
Which was cool. Somebody
We had-
decided to go back to sleep and not show up, but
I think
You know.
I ended up cooking a pound of venison breakfast sausage,
yep.
a pound of my chorizo venison sausage,
What was last?
a dozen eggs, like a whole thing of toast. It was awesome. I mean,
That was just because Mike was there, right?
yes, that was just for Mike. We love you, Mike. Sorry about that. That was a good fat joke, though.
You got to take your shoes off too.
Yeah.
What are you doing?
I'm trying to figure out the
But
date
no,
of last Saturday.
actually, before
What?
to
the
get
date of last Saturday.
That was my birthday, the 15th.
Okay.
Yeah.
it was Devils' birthday, yeah, because we had Pizza King.
Mm-hmm.
And it was for some reason he wanted his spankings twice. I'm like, what? You're not that old, Dev. Never mind. But no, before I made breakfast, Jeff brought some wood duck breast out.
Yes.
If that ain't some of the, if I would compete
Was the
that
nipple
with,
still on him?
yes, all of them. You fucking weirdo. But no, it was. You compare that to like some steak, like beef steak,
Yeah.
like top notch beef steak.
Yeah.
It is, and if you would talk to
So
people,
tender.
oh my god,
It's like triple A,
what are you talking
triple
about?
A cut, triple D.
Yep, whatever you want to do. I liked him when he was 10 Tito's deep, to be
Yeah.
honest with you. Yeah, I'm just like this. No, it is amazing.
Yeah. It was a good morning.
Yes.
Good breakfast. We did have about a dozen ducks fly over.
Yeah,
We got
unexpectedly.
them to turn, circle a few times, but
But they, like you said that morning, they knew where they wanted to
yeah,
go
they knew where they wanted to
because
go.
they're locals.
Yeah, they wanted to get into that river and
On them
We-
sandbars.
yeah, on the
Yeah.
sandbar. And we ended up eventually going in. We scouted the river, went in and jump shot them. Andy ended up taking one of them.
One. It was if
It was kind of a crapshoot right there.
yeah when there's 40,000, well not 40,000 people, but a lot of us trying to sneak up on
Yeah, yeah.
them ducks. But
So
it was fun.
what had happened was we found them and Andy and I, we could kind of see where they were at. And we had Mike and the kids were down, probably 50 yards from us on
Mike,
the river.
Beakley, Brunson, and
then
the kids.
And the kids. And so Andy and I went and we were trying to, I don't know, kind of push these ducks down river. Somehow.
Where they wouldn't see us, they would hear something like, okay,
Yeah.
I don't like it. We're just going to float down there.
So we wanted to push them down so they could get a shot at them. And Andy was up on top of the bank. And I set my gun down, and I'm trying to like army crawl on my hands and knees and get close so I can get close to a shot where if they were to take off, we at least still could get a shot. And so my gun's down beside me, and I'm crawling. And then next thing I know, here's this shooting going on, and I look over, and Andy's blasting at these ducks. Somehow they had spooked, and they took off and were flying this way. But he ended up dropping one of them. But yeah,
you could tell they're locals because they fly another 300 yards down the river and land.
The rest of them all took off, and then they flew down. I don't know, maybe a quarter mile down by the bridges down here on 1100 and landed back in the river.
Well, you can tell they're locals. Then.
That's what I was just thinking. So duck hunting, you're only allowed 3 shells in your thing,
yes,
right?
Yeah.
You gotta have a duck float.
Jeff said you was blasting, so you shot 3 times, but you only got 1 duck.
I shot 1 time.
Oh,
Yeah, I shot
he
3.
made it sound like you was blasting. Like
Well,
you shot 3 times.
I did shoot 3 times.
You shot 3 times and got 1 duck.
Yeah.
Well, they were running. I'm not gonna. Yes, I only shot one.
Maybe you need to go talk to your sister and get some shooting lessons.
That was pretty good. I hate you so much, but that was a good one.
That's how our geese were, too. That was the weekend you guys were in Arkansas.
Oh yeah, that's right.
Us boys, we went.
Yeah. Oh yeah. Well, they make the pound of bacon. Don't clean shit.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But anyways, on our way to T-Bell.
Yeah.
Right.
The look that just happened.
Anyways.
That was brought up.
Yeah.
Anyway.
My bad.
Harvest?
He's like,
Son of a... Whatever. It's dealt with.
I'm
Well,
sorry.
only a pound of bacon. You probably ate 3/4 of it then, right?
There were 4 of us.
Oh.
But on our way to T-Bell, because we were hungry after our bacon. And then one of our buddies' dads texted us, said there's a bunch of geese. Drove over, got permission on it, jump shot 6 of them, and they flew up. They tornadoed around and right back down in the field.
Local as hell, man.
Yeah, like right over these trees. Trees here, they landed right here.
That's the thing about this time of year, trying to go scout. It's like, all right, we get.
But once you find them, they stay there, though.
Well, that's the thing. Where we hunt, once you get the first migration, you figure out where you think they're going to land or gonna land, and it's going to be good for a bit.
Yeah.
That's why the second season.
Oh, this second split's gonna be good.
Yeah, because the temperature is going to drop some.
It better be.
Well, fuck, it's 50-some degrees and
the second
surprising.
split's only a couple days long. It's not near as long as the first split.
No.
We've only got till January 3rd.
Yeah. Then it's honker season.
Yeah. But I think duck season this year is going to be
Sucky.
a bummer. I think
It is what it
so
is.
late.
Take the good ones. I mean,
Yep.
hell, that was us going to Arkansas.
Yeah.
We're planning on just load it up.
Yeah.
I think we shot a total of, 8?
No, 6 the first day, 7. And we shot 1 then the next day.
I thought you shot 5 the first day, 1 the other day.
A speckled, which them things are so cool.
3
We shot
3 teal, a speck, and your gadwall, and then a second day.
That
you shot
Gatwall hen
yeah, and
was
then
the
the second day you shot. No,
Yeah.
you shot another
5,
gadwall the
6.
second day.
The Gatwall hen was the second, which is really cool.
I shot a gadwall hen the first day.
Yeah.
Okay.
Y'all were pissing around on your phones, and I'm like, hey, duck, boom.
I think me and Neil were jacking around with. Oh yeah, that was another story.
Yeah.
So we're sitting there in the blind opening where we're hunting over a rice field in Arkansas. This was a lot of. It would have pissed a lot of hunters off, but we made the best of it. So we're sitting there and we've took some shots, seen some birds early, and then somebody goes, "Hey, there's a dog coming." We're like, "What are you talking about? There's a dog coming." Everybody looks to our left. Oh, fuck, there is a damn chocolate lab coming. Big chocolate lab. We're like,
Kidnap it.
all right, cool. So we're like,
He was ready to hunt.
yeah, he was. And what we found out, he ended up coming in and we would shoot and he would go out there and he would grab a one of our decoys because he thought that's what we shot. Because it was one of them pulsators. It was, the butt was in the air, and the dog was like, "Well, yeah, I got that for you." And that dog, I mean, it wasn't annoying, but it's like, all right, come on, bud, because he would just go out there when the birds were flying, but that was part of the story though too. Mm-hmm. But ended up finding out the owner came and got him. He used to be a hunting dog, but for 3 years ago he quit, and the owner's like, yeah, he was a good. I guess that's part of hunting. Mm-hmm. And that's what makes it fun, and we had a blast with that dog.
We were out there just blasting away, and the old lady let him out.
Yeah, to go pee.
He heard all that shooting. He's like, son bitch, I want to hunt.
Like, yeah, he goes, and that dog's all about it. Yeah. He's like, the water. Yeah, he was. He's like,
guys?
What's up, motherfucker? Let's go. Let's go hunt, you son of a bitches. No, that was cool as shit.
There was really a talking dog down there?
Yeah, he was talking to us the whole time.
Yeah.
They're down there in Arkansas. It's a little different. And mad shouts out, which they'll probably never hear, is the Angry Possum in Newport, Arkansas.
Yes.
It was
so cool.
The restaurant. Well, the whole story behind that was everybody goes, "Hey, Hermes," on our drive down, which thanks Jeff and Matt for driving literally 7/8 of the whole trip. That's a long trip, but they're like, "Hey, Hermes, find a place to eat," because the lodge we stayed at, they didn't supply our dinner the first night there. No big deal. So, all right, I look, and we all didn't realize that Arkansas is one of the driest counties or
states.
Driest states, I'm sorry, in the United States. So, where we were is McCrory, Arkansas, was a dry county. Well, it was a wet county or something. It was weird.
It was like on the borderline somewhere.
Yes. So,
I don't know.
There was a Mexican restaurant and a barbecue place. Well, they didn't serve beer. I don't know.
Well, you couldn't. Mike wouldn't go there then, so you had to go somewhere else.
Yeah.
It's not. It was. We're not going to throw it all on Mike. It wasn't. It was. It would have been all of us.
General consensus. Yeah,
yes.
we're like, we need a beer.
We need beer. So they're like, all right. And I told them, I don't know. So what I did, I expanded out on the map on my phone. I found Newport. I'm like, well, that looks like a pretty big or decent sized little town. It sounds little town. It reminded me of Roanoke, actually.
Cool town.
Yeah, it was. Oh, by the way, that's where Loch Ness Monster's from. Mm-hmm. Yes.
Yep.
Yes. There's a
little. Do you believe everything you read on the restaurant?
We've seen it.
Oh, you've seen the Loch Ness Monster?
Yeah. We're like, well, fuck. Everybody's been looking over.
So it wasn't a dry county.
In Newport, Arkansas, the whole time.
Yeah. Newport, Arkansas. Oh, that's what happens when you travel 8.5 hours and you see something stupid like that. But no, it was a little ass town, but there was hardly any traffic when we were driving through. And what I looked up, and it said, our restaurants near Newport, Arkansas. And the first thing came up was the Angry Possum. I'm like, oh, you got me already. Mm-hmm. Well, it showed it. I seen the food on there, and then reviews was like 4.7 out of 5. And they had beer there. I'm like, well, boys, we're going to the Angry Possum. I think everybody's like, oh, what the fuck is he talking about? So we end up going there, and a cool old building. Mm-hmm. Old building. We walk in there, and there was not a lot of people in there, and end up going in there and ordering beers and food, and the food was fantastic.
Oh my gosh! I don't. What were those fries?
It was like a gumbo, or not a gumbo,
garbage pail fry. Had gumbo on top with cheese
and shrimp, and oh my gosh!
You guys should have all walked in together. There was what, 8 of you?
Yeah.
Should have walked in and then just walked right back out. Then walked back in and said, "Oh, just playing possum." That's pretty good, Dale.
Yeah. See, he's fun when he's not really hammered. But that was one of our highlights of the trip. I think. Well, and we got to talking to the owners.
Yeah.
And they ended up buying our whole dinner for every freaking person in there. Yeah. That's no bullshit.
The whole table. We went to pay, and they're like, "Oh, your meal's already been paid for."
Yes.
And we're like, "What?"
Yeah.
Nice.
Yeah.
The whole table.
Super nice people. The owner, and then they
were both cops.
Yeah, they were both retired police officers.
Yes.
The
was
gal.
there any spit in your burgers?
I didn't care. It was that guy.
Yeah, it was that guy. And then the husband, we got talking about bourbon. He's a big bourbon connoisseur. Really cool guy. And then the two folks, the two guys that were down at the end of our table, were talking with Mike.
Talking with me.
Or you, yeah.
Yeah.
They're big duck hunters too. And
And I got talking to him, and he's like, "Where you guys from?" I go, "Oh, by Fort Wayne." He goes, "Why sell trucks from up there?" I go, "Excuse me."
Oh, I'm a big trucker. You got me now. I'm all ears. 10-4, good buddy. Sorry, go on with your story.
Not semis, you jackass.
Oh,
pick up.
He
pick 'em
owns
up
a
trucks.
Chevy and Ford dealership down there. He goes, "Why sell Chevy? I have a Chevy dealership down here." I go, "Well, where your trucks come from was 5 minutes from where I grew up." He goes, "Are you fucking kidding me?" I go, "No, not at all." So yeah, it was pretty cool.
But just the nicest people.
Atmosphere was
Yeah.
freaking phenomenal. Their VIP area was.
Yeah, they had their own VIP section.
It wasn't very VIP. Let's go with that.
$100 a night to rent that sucker.
Which,
yeah?
Yeah.
it was cool. And I mean, if we'd have to get up at butt crack of dawn, I think we all would have said, "Fuck it, let's go up there."
Yeah.
No. So if you're everybody for some reason driving through Newport, Arkansas,
Yeah.
Angry Possum.
The
I think
angry
it's just
possum.
the southern people in general. Like when
Oh,
we used
the
to go
people
to
are great.
Gatlinburg and
Yeah.
So nice.
stuff like that. I mean, they're all just
So
nice down there.
They,
and yeah.
they even the gal, the owner lady, she even went as far as like they had a bunch of T-shirts and like swag that you could buy there, and I wanted the one shirt and it said something like I'm not
shit.
mad or
Oh, yes.
I'm not angry. It's just my face. Right? So I was like, oh, I've got to have that because
That's it.
these suckers,
Oh, wait. Oh,
they
yeah.
always tell me all the time, you look mad, you look pissed off. I'm like, no, it's just my face,
Yeah.
right? And well, they didn't have it in the right color, so she actually went back and printed
Made it.
Made
While
it.
we were there.
that
Yeah.
shirt while we were there.
Wow.
They're so nice.
Yeah.
They're
And
just
what was-
great people.
Their
You have an
biggest.
angry face.
Yeah.
That's
Right.
what Ivy told me. Why do you always have an angry
So,
face?
you know what's
That's just
funny?
my
You know who
face.
your
It's funny.
cousins are?
I sent a picture of that shirt to my wife, and she sent it to your wife, and she's like, "Oh, you need to get one for Andy." And it's like, so we're not even there.
Yeah.
But
No, it was cool. They sold the bullshit chicken shit.
yeah,
Them
Aw,
seasoning.
shit.
All shit.
yeah.
It was. I mean, you talk about luck. I guess we nailed it, and we
Well, it sounds
actually.
like it was all your idea, though.
No, I'm not saying that at
Oh,
all.
you
It
didn't
was
pat
just
yourself
like,
on the
well,
back?
here. Normally, my ideas suck.
Oh,
to be
okay.
honest with
I'll
you.
give you a high five. That
Thanks,
was a
Jeff.
great find.
High five. I like. Oh, sorry. But no, it was the food. What the biggest thing on the menu was their grilled cheese.
Yeah, everything grilled cheese.
What it was is grilled cheese mixed with, or like you guys had the butt. What was that?
Pig butt or
Pig butt. The butt. It was the butt cheese.
Butt cheese. Yeah, butt cheese. Butt cheese is what it was called.
Butt cheese.
It was like pulled
Pulled
pork.
We're down to Dean's last cracker. What are we going to do here?
Oh,
We're talking
shoot.
about food.
He's got
pulled
crumbs.
pork grilled cheese.
And then there was brisket, and then Mike had cheese on cheese on cheese, which made him snore even harder. That video.
Yeah,
The old twin
Talking
turbo.
about snoring, I
twin
got
turbo.
a video of him snoring the other night.
Storing or snoring?
Snoring. Mom
But
sent
no.
me a video. Ooh.
If the 100 people that listen to this, Angry Possum,
yeah.
which I actually will. I need to get. I'll get on their
I can
Facebook.
I'll
and,
post a link on that when we edit this thing.
Yes, and so,
So
hey,
it'll be right here.
right there.
Yep.
No, it was it. That was to start our trip off. That was phenomenal.
Yeah. I just couldn't get over the hospitality.
Oh
there.
my god, they're the waitresses. I mean, everybody.
Yeah.
The people who were there, like just like the guy who owned the dealership,
Yeah.
and he said something about a Muddy River, or I think it was Muddy River Outfitters too down there. Mm-hmm. Which I should have listened a little bit better.
Yeah.
That's my bad.
So let's talk about the Arkansas trip.
It was good.
It was good.
You talk about some of the best. We talk about our Tennessee trip. Mm-hmm. The food down there was right there with it.
biscuit pie.
Yes.
The biscuit pie.
So
Probably the best thing about the whole trip, in my opinion,
Oh.
is the biscuit pie.
yes. So what Jeff's talking about. So I think we got back from the evening or the first morning hunt.
First morning hunt.
They
Did it have any whiskers in it?
I didn't give a shit if it
Oh.
did.
Whisker biscuit.
Whisker biscuit.
Go ahead.
Look at this guy knowing his archery. Is that or he don't even know what I'm talking about?
Just go with your story.
So we're in there, and they have biscuits and gravy, scrambled eggs, bacon, sausage patties. The food down there was just top notch. I mean, that's one thing. You get any guy, you want to make sure their bellies are happy. So, so we get talking. I think her name was Donna, wasn't it?
I think so.
I think it was Donna.
I think so. Very nice lady.
Amazing people.
Yep.
But she's like, well, you guys, we got back late because there's 8 of us. We just want to kind of sit in the blind. It was good. We were fighting a storm. We actually got lucky. We'll kind of go back to
We got real lucky that day because a lot of the other
the hunters in the
groups, they got pulled out of the field because of all the bad storms.
That was actually the storms that went through Clarksville, Tennessee, and ran a tornado through there.
Yeah.
In Nashville. They actually split where we were hunting. Everything went right around
us.
I mean, I think 2 miles either way, we would have got the hell out too. But
yeah,
we got lucky. It was fun. Don't get us wrong. I've never seen so many damn geese in my life.
Never in my life.
Ever. It was. I don't think we were out there for 4 hours. I bet there wasn't 5 minutes that went by that we'd never seen a goose in the air. Mm-hmm. It was unbelievable. I mean, but back to the food. So we're there. We get back late. And so breakfast is already served, and the ladies are there. Well, we'll get out, we'll warm it up, and they warm it up, breakfast and all that. And so they had scrambled eggs, biscuits and gravy, and bacon. All right, awesome. It was delicious. Sausage patties, fresh coffee, and all that. So we're eating hell, you can hear a pin drop besides the slop going there. It was like feeding hogs, to be honest with you. But we get done with that, and the lady's like, well, we're going to take these leftover biscuits and make biscuits pie. We're like, me and Jeff are like, biscuit pie? We're like, yeah, biscuit pie. And they took a stick of butter, and they were laying the butter in the bottom. Like, what? It's just biscuit. I'm like, all right. I go, I trust you 100%. Mm-hmm. I go, I don't have a sweet tooth, but if you can make my sweet tooth get me going, then you're doing something. All right. So I think we ended up going outside, and we're just bullshitting, drinking some beers and that, and me and Jeff ended up back inside, and I looked over there, and I was like, oh shit. I go, is that your biscuit pie? She goes, yeah. Because one's just a regular biscuit pie, another one's with pecans and cinnamon. Mm-hmm. I'm like, all right. And she goes, it's still warm, so you might as well get some. I'm like, well, yeah. So I took a scoop. Or I go, do you mind if I just dirty a spoon? She goes, yes, sir. And I took it. I'm like, oh my God, that's amazing. And I don't have a sweet tooth. And I joked. I looked at Jeff. I go, get your fucking ass in here and try this shit.
That was so good.
And Jeff about fell on the ground. Oh my God. And I like a thing. I don't like pecans, but I tried the pecans and cinnamon. I'm gonna tell you what, them Southern folk, they can throw down. Yeah. I mean, well, hell, the next night we had pork chops out the wazoo.
Pork chops,
green beans, mashed potatoes, biscuit pie.
So the funny thing was, you mentioned that like most Arkansas is dry county, so a lot of them, they're not used to like the alcohol and drinking and things like that. So
I forgot about this.
We come rolling up, right, the first night that we get there, and we're unloading everything, and it's like we're like normal. We when we get to Tennessee, like, we're like pulling all the bottles of bourbon out, setting them on the table, pulling out
cigars and beer.
We pull out there's like 6 bottles of bourbon that are on the table, and then the beer that's outside. And these ladies are looking at it like wide-eyed, like, holy crap, these guys are a bunch of alcoholics. They're never going to be able to hunt in the morning. And it was even Josh, he went
Somebody overheard him. Like,
Josh went to the bathroom, and the ladies are in the kitchen there cooking up some stuff, and they're like, did you see all the alcohol that those guys brought? That's crazy.
And of course, we're thinking these Southern folks are just blah, blah, just drink, hammer it down. But no, hell, they loved us to death.
Yeah. I don't think they thought we were going to be able to get up in the morning.
Oh, fuck. At 4 o'clock, we were wide up, like, where's the coffee at? Let's go. And I think they kind of looked at us like, what the hell's the matter with these bastards?
They were the sweetest people, though.
Oh, it was Donna and I can't remember that the other lady's name.
Nah, I can't remember.
That biscuit pie though, my God.
So it was Cupped Wings Outfitters is where we went, and they've got some really nice setups. I think Wayne, our guide,
Oh, Wayne was awesome.
was phenomenal. He was hilarious for one.
Yes, he was hilarious.
and helped us out with anything we needed. I think Joey, on the second day, Joey was probably the best duck call I've ever heard in my life.
He was
that freaking
phenomenal.
guy's awesome. And unfortunately, the second day that we were out there,
I think it was the weather was too nice.
yeah, I think the weather
That
the
was
day
part of the
before,
problem.
all the storms that went through.
Then the hunting pressure, because that's
yeah.
how it is. It's what we ended up is the second split. Mm-hmm. So
that it was almost like somebody flipped the light switch. We had the first day we went out, you couldn't, like Andy said, you did not see a goose in the sky or a duck in the sky. They were everywhere. And then the second day we come in and it was like everything turned off.
or not hear a shot.
Yeah, not a
I've
shot.
never heard anything like that in my life.
It was crazy. But
It was 6:30 was what 6:30 6:34 whatever was their first opening day of the second split, and you heard a shot for at least nonstop for an hour and a half, 2 hours.
yeah, it was
And when
like
I mean
World War II
nonstop.
out there.
Holy shit!
Dean, you're awful quiet here.
I'm happy now.
I finally got
Yeah.
no
You happy now?
Well, I'm constipated now because I ate 14 pounds of cheese.
Hermes, leave me alone.
Plus,
It was
you
good.
you fucked around and found out, right?
And why didn't you go to
Yeah.
Arkansas?
Why didn't you go to Arkansas?
The grades weren't good.
The grades were good.
Hey,
yeah.
they're
At least
But you
he's
know what? They're
honest.
good
Good
now.
now.
They're
So
good
you're,
now.
you're just like my sons or whatever.
Yeah.
Yep.
And that's the biggest thing I hear about kids is
You guys are all A and B
you don't
students.
turn your damn fucking shit. Turn it in. How hard is it?
Late.
Turn your
Just turn
homework
it
in.
in.
Yeah.
Study for your test.
You get it
would have been
done.
down there hunting with
You
us.
do
but-
the work, but you don't turn it in.
I killed more birds here.
That's
though.
wiping before you poop kind of shit.
I killed more birds here. He's worried about a whisker biscuit up here, so that's
No.
why.
Oh.
That's why. He got good grades.
Oh, whisker biscuit.
Oh.
You got a tattoo on as a tramp stamp that says whisker biscuit. This is for you, isn't it? That's good shit. Arkansas was fun though.
Yeah.
It was an experience.
I'm ready to go back.
It was an experience. It was good. I'm ready for a Tennessee trip too.
Yeah, me too.
Oh fuck that. That is.
I'm ready for the second split of duck season though.
Yes.
I'm hoping that things
Scout
start
tomorrow.
Yep, scouting tomorrow. Is it tomorrow already? Saturday? Son of a gun.
Yep.
So yeah, we've got quite a few spots.
Got a lot to
It's
do
all-
tomorrow. We
it's
waking
all-
up before light?
Yeah, maybe. We'll see.
We'll see.
We
Depends
got
on how much your dad drinks today.
Yeah, depends.
Well,
But
as a
it's
trucker,
all-
you
it's all-
figure our buddy Delphus, the other mother trucker, would drive around and find hunting spots for
Yeah,
us.
no shit.
You can
Why?
be our scout, Delphus.
What do you want me to do?
Find where the
If you
birds are
see
at.
where,
Find where ducks and
there's-
geese are and
you
say,
call
hey.
me or Jeff, go, hey, there's geese over here in this pond here
Well, that
now.
sounds like a good way to get a DUI.
No, when you're trucking, dumbass.
Oh, when you're trucking.
Yeah.
We're not doing it.
Well, I got 10 and 2 and eyes on the road. You can't be looking around.
Well, yeah,
I'll
it
tell
got
you where
you
you
when
at.
it sternal
You wanna-
rubs that belly.
You
Come
want
on
to know
now.
where you go to geese hunt?
Where?
Huh?
Where?
I can't tell you. It's a secret spot. It's out in New Haven.
Oh, that spot.
Yeah.
I'm pretty sure Jeff knows that spot too.
It's locked
At 11
down.
o'clock, the geese cross in front of you and go to the yard to the ponds. You
Yeah.
gotta wait. Us truckers, we gotta wait.
You really did.
Yes.
Yeah.
The scale lady makes you wait.
Dumb.
She said it's 11 o'clock. The geese they're gonna go over there to the yard, and sure enough, we sit there and watch them. They go over to the yard, and then yeah,
It's crazy.
Doesn't that suck?
It does.
Did you ever get a hold of that one pond? That one pond we wanted?
Oh, the one that.
Not yet. I'm working on
Oh,
that.
that one pond.
I'm
I
working on
drove
it.
by it today. I came from
There's
Delphus,
probably-
Ohio.
There's probably 30 ducks in that pond when I drove by.
I drove by today.
deep
Well, it
pond.
was afternoon. There was none there, but
Yeah.
normally morning and evening.
I went by today at about 3:30, and there's about 30 ducks in there.
It's the pond.
the pond.
It is pretty good. If we get that one,
Yep.
we'll put the old cabin back where it used to be on that one.
Yeah. We got a good opportunity. It may not be this year, but maybe next year.
I'll
By
see
the time
it.
I get permission,
Hopefully.
And that's the
we
thing.
can hunt geese there, though.
we could hunt geese.
So explain to me this. So, like, if they're hanging out at this pond, wherever you're talking about, they always go back to that same pond, pretty much.
These
or
birds
The
will.
Pretty much.
Locals
do,
will,
yes.
yeah.
keep going back to the same.
Yeah.
There's always
Every
going to
bird
be
you see
locals.
right now is local.
But see, what happens is your locals, as they keep frequenting that pond, as you start to get migrators coming in, it draws the migrators in as well. So
We got some migrators in here, though.
I haven't seen a single migrator yet.
So what about all the
We've
Welker
got two
ponds
bands
down
spotted.
here?
Really?
Two goose bands
the
we got
back road
spotted
there.
at a secret place I can't
Welker
say.
Road.
Yeah, but you can't. Those are roosting areas.
Oh.
What are you guys kissing over there or something?
Well, your damn
But
business.
that area is what they call
Two
like a
of them.
roosting area. So in the evenings, the ducks will go over there and roost. You really don't want to shoot out of there. That way they keep coming there. You want to catch them coming out of the roost, which is where like the river is really good back here, which is where 99% of the ducks we've shot this
Yeah.
year are off the river. Right?
Well, that's the thing. Like we talked last weekend.
So if you're going to go to the river, then you need to go talk to the sod boys down there.
They don't really have permission for the river, do they?
They own
River's
ground
public.
right up against the river.
Well,
river's public.
The river's public. You can hunt it.
Well, that's what I'm saying. But
Yeah.
you can drive back
But
their
that's the
lane.
thing. We
and-
can get permission through Bobby or
Yeah.
Abby.
I'm saying, yeah.
Abby, our Asian friend, Abby.
But no, I know they hate them geese and stuff on their grass out there.
I
so
never
yeah,
thought
they would-
about that.
Doesn't Matt McClure have permission on that sod field?
We don't give names out.
Oh,
Yeah.
beep.
We'll beep that out.
I'm just saying, yeah. If you went and talk to them two guys, they'd be like, "Yep, get every one of them off there. They're eating my grass."
I'll talk to Bobby. He's my neighbor. I mean, Abby. What was I going to talk about?
Do you just want to pick that plate up and dump the crumbs into your mouth?
No.
You fat bastard.
Leave me alone.
Is your mom still up? I'm gonna tell her to bring you some
Oh,
food.
there's one deer we did forget about. Our buddy here, Andy Amick's son, his first deer of the year.
Yeah.
Ever.
First
Aaron.
ever.
Aaron's
And it
first
was
deer.
a
And
hell
it was
of a
a
buck, too.
damn good
Yeah.
buck.
Yeah. Yeah.
So
Damn
tell us
good
about
buck.
that, Delphus.
Oh, I can.
Well, I was in bed. Just woke up and
Just got done
I
making
was
my
gonna-
brownies.
Yeah, I was
Yep.
getting some pies out of the oven and get this phone call. Hey, you might want to bring the 4-wheeler. I'm like, damn it, got to get out of bed. So
Fuckers.
no, actually, I was laying in bed and I got up and I looked at my phone and I texted all three of them, my wife and 2 boys. I said, do I need to load the 4-wheeler up? And nothing. And so they didn't say nothing. And so I got in the shower, and as I get out, there's like 6 text messages by then. Bring the 4-wheeler. Just shot one. Yee.
See,
And then-
when you get done, I'll tell you the story how I found out about it.
And then Isaac, he gets on there because they're hunting in different places. So they're all. So I called him then. He's like, "Yep." He's like, "I just shot a deer. Come get it or whatever." And I said, "All right." I said,
Deal.
I'll be over or whatever." So I loaded the 4-wheeler up. By the time I loaded the 4-wheeler up, I told him not to move. I said, "We'll find it and everything." He's like, "No, it died right there. I can see it. It's dead." I said, "Well, just stay right there." So I got over there, got the 4-wheeler unloaded, and by the time I got to back there, they had it drug out to the corner of the woods. It was a
8 point. It was.
8 or 9
It
point.
was a hardy one. It was a heavy deer.
Yeah.
It was a thick deer. Well, I was hunting in Wells County opening morning. I already had my buck, so I was kind of doe coyote hunting, kind of sitting there waiting for a buddy or Dana Booth again, which he will be on here again. I'm pretty excited about that episode. But I get this text message from Aaron, and I just see a picture of him. It was a video. I'm thinking, did he mean to send me a video? And he did the old Luke Bryan. I don't know. I imagine if the 150 people that listen to this, They probably seen Luke Bryan when he was in Illinois one time. Is he down? Is he down? And that's what I got from
You have
Aaron.
the video still?
Oh yeah, I got the video. I'll look it up and I'll put it on the microphone when I find it. Go ahead. Here, keep going, y'all.
So we got out there and they had it drug out to the end of the thing, and he kind of looks at us, and I said, "Well, get the thing." And he's not a hunter. I mean, yes, he is, or whatever.
He is.
And so he started doing it, and I'm like, "Give me that knife." So I started cutting it. I got it all cut open. I said, "Roll them guts out of there." He's like, "Oh, I don't know," or whatever. So because his mother doesn't do it either. She's a big hunter or whatever. She won't do it. So Aaron did, and he did a good job, and we gutted it and threw it on the 4-wheeler and headed over to Hermes's house and hung it in the cooler. So yeah,
That's one of the 15.
I think he's hooked, but it was one of them. He just does it just for something to do. I wouldn't say. I don't know if he's
what
hooked
he
or
does
not,
it to do is
but I
shoot
think
a
it's
big
one of
deer.
them. He's kind of like me. He shot a big deer like that. He's like, "Well, I'm retiring because it ain't ever gonna happen again." So
Yeah.
yeah. And then his younger brother, he's like, "Well, I put you in that stand for that reason because I knew I was gonna walk by." And yeah, so it's a contest.
Of course he does.
Yeah.
You know what's funny? We talk about people that are hooked. Mike.
Ayers.
Oh yes. Oh my God.
He's never even shot a duck, and man,
He is.
hooked.
He had
is hooked.
the time of his
He had a
life.
blast.
down there.
Yeah.
Oh
Well.
man.
He's like, "When are we going back?" I'm like, "I don't know."
I can't
Well,
wait
and I
till he
guess
shoots.
and I hear as a dad, and you guys all they call me Caitlyn Jenner when it comes hunting season or whatever. I freeze my butt off 5 days a week. I don't want to do
You
it the
do
other
not.
two.
You sit in a heated cab.
Well, I used to.
Don't. Yes, we.
But
both
anyways,
did.
it is a proud moment when your kid shoots a thing. You probably
It
have
is.
the same thing. Is
Yeah.
you would rather see your kid shoot one than you would shoot one and everything like that. So that's probably where Mike's coming from. Is if his kids are interested in it, yeah, heck yeah, let's
Yeah.
do this.
But he went down to Arkansas and just had a
Oh
blast.
my God! It was.
Oh man.
Well, that's probably because he got away from Corey. Oh, edit that out.
We had so much Mike. I mean, on our way down there, and John was just saying like,
I think
it was the way back where John thought we were dead.
And I think that's stepping out of your, let's say, stepping out of your boundary. We took some guy to the tractor pull this year. He'd never been to a tractor pull. He's hooked too. I mean,
That's for another episode.
I bet you he's going back with us,
Oh,
but I don't
yeah.
know. I just
I don't know who you're talking about. I imagine it is.
Oh no! The whole way down there, I'm driving. Dad's up front with me, and all we can hear in the back seat is "Quit touching me!" or "Can I lay my head in your lap?"
well, Hermes was texting me. We was headed to the pig show that
Oh, yeah,
weekend,
that was what-
and something like that. So finally, I just text Mike or whatever, and I said, "Quit acting like your brother," and that got him all fired up.
Oh my!
It was awesome.
Yeah.
I mean, I can remember the whole trip. We stopped in Terre Haute at the Steak and Shake. Mm-hmm. I had a Steak and Shake burger forever. Oh my God, it hit so good. Mm-hmm. It's delicious.
The Reese's milkshake.
Did you get one of them, fat ass? Oh no,
I wasn't there.
You weren't on the trip. That's right. Oh, that dug deep there.
Whatever.
Uncle Hermie don't normally dug that deep, but I did there.
dug
Pick it up
that
and
deep.
pour it in your mouth.
I'm just playing with it now.
No, that was Mike. I knew he would have fun, but shit, he's like, are you going to Jeff for opening more? I'm like, fuck yeah, I'm going out there. What are you talking about? I'm not going to get back. Yeah, he had a blast.
I think it's cool. Like Lane is so into it now too.
Yeah.
Oh, I love watching him.
And-
He sits next to his dad, and he just
Yeah. By the time I edit this, it'll be after Christmas because I think Corey was like going out getting him some duck calls for Christmas.
Oh, no shit.
So she was texting me, "Hey, what duck call should I get him? Is this one a good one? Is this one a good one?"
That's
And
badass.
so
See, the
Lane,
FGO, you could be selling them
yeah,
right
I
now.
know.
Hey, give me that. I'm sorry.
Lane is like really into the duck hunting now, which is really
And that
cool.
that was the thing with Lane and the duck blind. I mean, I didn't call one. I think I was just fucking around with my duck calls or my goose call. But I was cooking. I was like, I told Jeff, this is what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna be the cook for the opening day. And Lane's like, what are you cooking, Andy? What are you doing here? And then he would go over here. Hey Jeff, what's that called? And it was, I love it. It's so curious. So it was awesome.
Yeah.
I'm like, what'd you think about that duck call? That was cool. What'd you think about the breakfast? That was really good. And that's what it's
he's
about.
hooked.
And that's what, that's what I'm saying.
And
that's
then,
probably why Mike
well,
is
and then-
Mike. I mean, yeah, your kids show interest, and yes, your dad, I'm going to answer for him. That's why he is so hard on you. And you act like a jackass sometimes. He wants you to go on them trips.
That's the thing.
But it's tough love. It's called tough love.
Yeah.
It is.
It hurt me more than it hurt you.
Exactly.
That you
And
couldn't
he's
go.
not lying, dude. That we had to take Mike.
Yeah.
Mike, I love you.
We love you,
That
Mike.
wasn't a fat joke either, Mike.
There would have been more room in the back seat if it was just you and Dean, though, right?
Yeah, I could have put my head on Dean's lap. I could have stretched out. No, I would have annoyed you as much. No, that was such a fun trip, and fuck, I actually learned a lot from Mike too as a salesman from him. It's like I mean, you go through Arkansas, and it's like, where are we?
Yeah.
It's a different fucking world down
You know,
there.
the thing that I love about it is that, you know, I remember back in the day when Mike was younger, when he was like Dean's age, like him and Gabe were big hunters.
Oh yeah,
They hunted all the time, and I know, you know, Mike he's a businessman. He's running his own business, and things get busy. You kind of lose track of things, and you lose sight of the things that you really enjoy.
But you see him get back into hunting where he can sit and hunt.
So like now, I feel like, and just seeing him
came
on this
back.
trip, it came back, and it,
100%.
you starting to see that spark in his eye again, and you see him
I
enjoying
bet you,
it.
yeah. I'm saying, I'll bet you next year he'll be out there hunting with Lily and.
I hope so. I so hope so. Lily had a great time that morning.
Lily and Jury and Wayne.
They-
And that's what made me happy. And that's where I made their breakfast 1st obviously, and
yeah.
scrambled eggs and some toast and some venison sausage. And they're like, oh, this is good, Uncle Hermie, and that. And I just sitting there like, this is what it's about. This is the future right here. I mean,
Even when I took Jury and Lily out and we were deer hunting, both them girls
was cool.
They were so into it, and I can't wait till Mike is able to get
Mike's
out there.
gonna be like, son of a bitch.
In there with Lane and Lily and the blind and stuff.
They're going to be hunting and see this big buck, and Mike's going to be like, give me that fucking gun. That's when it all comes back like, it's my turn.
No, I love it.
Mike,
So-
he's a hell of a hunter. He's just a busy human being.
So I
busy
got a
man.
story about Mike or whatever, and I guess I wasn't before I knew Mike, but
You've
so,
known Mike for how many
I know,
years?
but no. Here's the story.
You've known him before you were
Gabe's wife, Jessica. You
Yes.
know Jessica. Jessica Ayers, Gabe. Anyways, they wasn't married at the time, but anyways, Jessica wanted to go hunting for the first time, and Gabe's like, "You don't want to." Or whatever, and she's like, "Yeah, I want to." So he's like, we set her in the double stand with me. She's sitting right there, and he's like, "I almost wanted to get out and hug my brother when this happened." He's like, "Now watch that. He's gonna shoot that doe or whatever." And she's like, "Really?" He's like, "Yeah." It goes a few more steps, and he's like, "I called it out to a T." And he said, "Mike shoots this doe," and he said it does a couple circles or where, runs around, comes about 10 yards from us, and goes up and goes, "Nah," like that, and falls over dead. He's like, "Jessica," or basically she's like, "We gotta go." Got out of the tree stand, never went hunting with me ever again. He's like, I wanted to hug Mike, so he's like, you couldn't have made it picture perfect or whatever. But yeah, she wanted to go hunting, and she's like, she'll
I
never
get
do that
it.
again.
It's not for everybody, and I don't knock anybody that's anti-hunter. Just don't talk shit about people that hunt.
Yeah.
That's all I care. I don't care if you don't like meat. I don't care if you don't like hunting. That's fine.
Yeah.
That's for you.
We don't care
I
if
don't
you're-
care.
I don't care if you're a sissy or, you know.
Leave it in your fucking neighborhood.
Yeah, we don't care if you like to wear girls' underwear and
Dean. Dean.
Well, then back to the Mike thing.
Oh.
There's a big buck back there at the back of Gary's property.
There's always big.
It's a
bucks back
monster.
there.
Yeah.
And yeah, he lives out under the little tower
Well,
there.
Jeff, I don't know
So-
if they're. We went back there the other night. There's a lot of bucks and no does.
yeah, some
Gotta cut that out.
we were back.
Oh,
Me
we
and
got
your dad
to.
were back there, kind of like spotting out for goose hunting. And we're like,
There's not a single goose in
There
that
was
freaking area.
six bucks
And we're
all
like-
out in the.
we're like, why is there so many? Oh my God, Mike has a fucking queer deer. It was. We were laughing.
Freiberger's probably over there trucking over there, ain't he? The postcard? Jesus.
Oh my goodness!
Leave Timmy out of this.
Yeah.
But no, Mike's he's even talking about putting a duck pond back.
Oh
in
yeah,
there.
he's all.
I told him where there's a spring in that one woods, and it runs
Yep.
right through the middle of the field.
That's a damn
And
good area.
Yeah.
It's always running water, so it'll never. You know what I'm saying? It'll always
Yep.
stay full.
It must have been the old frog dogs got him going.
The old frog dog.
Corey must get turned on by it. I think that's what it is.
He was probably modeling that. Before he left.
Could you imagine that with no shirt?
260 full miles.
We love you, Mike. Sorry. We're beating the shit out of Mike right now. Let's tell Mike not to listen to this
Yeah, Mike,
episode.
don't listen to this. We love you.
So
though.
you invited him tonight, and he's said
We did.
Oh, no. He
We
said-
invited him, but he was.
I go, hey, we would
Corey
like...
had other plans.
Actually,
Corey. That's what I'm saying is. So it's fair game.
no.
He can tell her no.
You're right. Because I did
So it's
invite him.
fair
I
game.
go, I text Jeff. I go, podcast. We haven't done one for a while. He goes, yeah. I go, what do you think about Air's equipment / machinery being a special guest? He goes, yeah. I go, I'll get with him. Corey has plans for me. Oh.
Yeah.
See what happens now, Mike.
So it's fair game. We can talk about
I
it.
guess it is. Boy, oh, yeah, it is. He's a fucking combine driver, and he fucking yells at us grain cart drivers.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's on tonight.
Yeah.
Son of a bitch. You ain't going fast enough. Why is that cloud right in front of me? I don't know. I didn't put it there. That's good shit there. What do you say, Dean?
I'm hungry again.
Yeah.
You want to eat that can?
So what's next for us?
Hopefully, kill more birds.
What are we doing? What are we doing?
Yeah.
Kill more birds.
Well, I don't want to skip too far ahead, but did anybody get a table for the whitetails?
Yeah, we did.
Yeah, we did.
We got one too. So yep.
So we got 2 tables for the
The old gun this year's pretty.
Whitetails Unlimited banquet.
What is, I think
Yeah.
one
It's a
is
17
badass.
HMR.
Is? No.
Uh-huh.
Them 17s are
I think it is, right?
badass.
Say yeah, 17 HMR.
Yeah.
What is it?
It's a rifle.
I can't remember
Bolt or semi?
It's a...
what bolt action.
Yeah, I think it's bolt.
But it's always a good time. I love that banquet.
You gotta get there early.
Yeah.
Early and buy the 50-50s. You
Yeah,
know,
I
win
don't
all
even
the...
For
know.
real,
I don't
we
know.
gotta get there early this year because like last year we showed up and there was like I don't know maybe 50 people in front of us, and the whole time that we were waiting to get in there, they were running raffles on the table full of guns.
Oh, the first person shows up, they start doing raffles.
Yeah,
Yeah, you buy those 50-50s, holy. You'll win every gun there.
Yeah, but there's 52 cards they give out, so you got to beat out 51 people.
That's where you need to find a small like county or small towns that do then go to the small ones that don't have many people. Mm-hmm. That's where in the Huntington County used to do the Ducks Unlimited. There wasn't that many people there. Fuck,
We need to go to the Delta Expo this year. Have you seen that?
which one?
well, we're gonna be going to the ATA. Freedom Goose Outfitters will be going to the ATA this year.
Yeah.
What's the ATA?
It's the Archery Trade Show Association, but it's like
If you have a business, you can go.
it's the biggest archery trade show in the U.S. It's awesome.
Where's that at?
It's all over the place. I think
This year it's Nashville.
I don't know where it's at.
I
This
think it's Nashville this
is
year.
it Nashville? But
Pretty
it's
sure.
usually like different big conventions, but it's like all of the outfitters, all of the big vendors for like hunting gear, stuff like that. They set up these booths and you can go try out their new stuff. Or
We need to go to that Delta Expo though. That's like just waterfowl,
yeah,
and that's where like all your big brands like Slayer Calls and all the big.
Are you
big
gonna quit
brands
deer
are.
hunting or what?
I would in a heartbeat.
yeah.
I
would-
love waterfowl. Oh my lord.
I really love waterfowl too.
I like
and-
early bow. I'll hunt early bow for deer, and then next year when I can drive, I'm going public land.
Yeah.
I'm hunting the heck out of birds.
I think I'm with you. This year was kind of an eye opener for me when it comes to deer hunting. You know, I'm a different deer hunter, and I'm gonna kind of like bite my tongue so I don't like piss anybody off that would maybe listen to this. That you know, but I'm one of the deer hunters that I don't like to just kill anything that moves. Right? I want to be very specific, and I want to hunt a certain deer. And if I don't get that deer, I'm gonna hunt him the next year. And if I don't get him next year,
That's because Danielle killed it, right?
Well, yeah, no, and I am so happy Danielle
Yeah.
shot it. That was freaking awesome.
Yep. If it wasn't her, it would have been somebody else that you guys didn't know. So
Yeah, it would have. But that's the thing. But so I'm very particular, and I passed on so many bucks this year. So when it gets into gun season, I think all of that work and everything that I put into it kind of goes.
It's gone.
It's gone, right? Because you get the weekend warriors in there, and you get the guys that just will shoot anything and
The
everything.
Orange Army.
The Orange
Walmart,
Army.
The Walmart
So-
hunters.
It's kind of ruined it for me, almost. And when you watch all the hunting videos and you watch all the stuff on TV with all the big farms where they're shooting these big bucks and they're able to. it's
Well, they
almost
own hundreds of acres
Yeah,
and
it's-
nobody's around them.
Yeah.
for us, it's almost like a fairy tale. You know,
Oh yeah,
we can't. do that.
150-inch deer
Yeah, we.
in our backyard.
A 150-inch deer in our backyard is like a 210-inch deer
In
on
Iowa.
TV.
In Iowa and
Yeah,
Ohio.
with a,
You know,
with a Drury farm. Yeah,
Freedom Goose Outfitters cannot compete with that right now. You know, maybe in the future, yeah, but so
that's our plan.
for me right now is if I can get out into bow hunt and take advantage of some of the early stuff, see some nice deer. Yeah, it's fun, but I'm kind of with you. I like duck hunting and waterfowl is really where it's at, and that's where I think my focus is going to be. And I think in the future, you know, the property that Freedom Goose Outfitters owns is going to be primarily duck hunting property. You know,
We have the setup for it.
So
That's
this
what it
season,
is.
this is podcast 6 info. Me and Hermes have talked about it. I don't think you guys know about that. But have you ever went to the lake with us with boating?
Yes.
Yeah, there's a couple blinds
I've
at
been,
Lake.
I was
Well, we
been
talked
wanting
about it
to
last
bring
night,
that
right?
up.
Yeah, yeah.
Yes.
We can go
On
up
your
there and-
birthday.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yep. Go up
I think
there and go
that's going to
hunting
be an
and-
FGO. That's
We
going to
haven't
be
got
an
a boat,
FGO
though.
event.
We have to use
We
a
need
boat,
to do
though.
it.
'Cause
Grapple Jack has a boat. There's a fishing boat up there that he had at one time. He had sides on it, and then he had a thing that went over it, and he engineered it to where it was a canister, like a t-shirt canister, but he would press that button and the top would open and
Yep.
they would shoot out of it. And actually, he said the best hunting was right off the front porch there.
That's
He
what's
said
really
he would put
cool.
the ducks out there. Right
Can
out
you,
by
though?
the.
That's so close to the houses.
He said you got to be Pacific where you aim
Yeah,
your
you
gun
gotta
and
be-
everything like that.
you
He's
can't
like,
be dumb.
He's like, there is people up there. He said now they're not up there, but he said there are some people that live year round. They'll be bitching. Oh, there's BBs hitting my top of my thing and everything. But he's like,
Which
it's-
the BB's
it's
ain't going to
public,
hurt
so
shit.
it's public.
out of their
and-
gutters.
Yeah.
No, I think we should do that. I think you bring.
We
you
talked
gotta
about
keep
it last
that.
night. That
That's-
would be a great idea.
That's his thing into hunting. We will. You know what? We're always going to call you Caitlin.
I don't care. You can call me whatever you
If
want.
that's one thing you need to keep a freaking thing going for the Amex is that right there.
Yeah. There's
Has
even a
to
sign
be.
up there right now, depressed duck hunter exiting. Grandpa still has it up there from 10 years ago.
We got to
Yeah.
do it. I don't care if we didn't even see a duck. It's about everybody getting together.
No, it does matter if you see a duck.
It does
It's
not.
a bad
See-
day if you
see-
don't
Well,
see
hey,
a
maybe
duck.
we
Leave
gotta
it
go up there and
to-
scout first and see where the locals
Leave it
are
to
hanging
the
out.
young guy to say that.
It's a horrible weekend when you don't see a bird.
No, it's not.
The last 2 weekends I've gone without seeing a bird.
Oh, I know. You
Oh, no.
were
2 weeks ago.
You were bitching when we were on the other side of the field that one day.
Yeah.
I
But hey,
can't see a goddamn bird.
once-
Bah, 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 bah.
once we got our ducks, I was happy.
Lucas is cool as shit.
He is.
He's an FGO member for life. Right?
Oh, yeah.
That dude's cool as shit.
He was with me when we jump shot those birds.
Yeah, I was there.
Which one's the sexy ripped one?
What are you talking about?
Huh?
That's awkward.
Huh?
Why would you talk about a child? That's fucked up. What?
The one Jury likes?
Yeah.
Oh, that's not in that group.
Oh.
That's a different group.
Never mind.
That's part of the 260 crew.
Oh.
Oh, we probably gotta cut that out. Dad, you got a part you gotta cut out.
It's a good looking shirt there, Jeff.
You like it?
Are awesome.
I was thinking I was trucking, which Delphus, I remember one time Delph was like, I truck a lot and I think a lot. I'm like,
You got trucking time.
see, yes. And I was like, whatever. But when you own your own business and your own truck, she's like, yeah, you get a lot of fucking thinking time. And I was sitting there like, I need to think of something cool. Oh shit, let's get us this fucking stupid sweater shirt, and right there it is.
Speaking of which, we got a contest to go to tonight, don't
Yeah,
we?
we have to go to the saloon tonight.
Yeah, we got to go to the saloon.
I will be sitting.
Oh,
that
don't
one
twist
out.
my arm.
So it's 7:30 right now.
Yeah. So
7:45.
what else we got to talk about?
Wait, what time? What you got a date or what?
No,
I don't
we
think
gotta
so.
eat yet.
We got to eat.
Yeah,
I'm
we gotta
hungry.
eat.
I want some of that buffalo chicken dip down there.
Oh, that shit is money as hell.
So
Hey, make sure you take your boar head down there.
it's hanging in my office right now.
I work.
Yeah, at work. I redid my office.
Take the calico one
Well,
down
I
there.
want to see your office. Take a picture of your office
Down
there.
where?
What
are you
did.
talking about?
Actually,
Do you now?
so
What are you talking
We're
about?
putting a boar head down there.
Where?
Saloon.
Saloon? Oh yeah.
Yeah. So I did some remodeling at my work in my office. now.
Delphus, you know what? You come to Tennessee next year. Hold on. Oh, that's bad. Oh shit, that's your office?
That's my office.
That's nice as hell.
What did your coworkers think when you walked in with the hog in your hands?
So the cool, you know where I got this idea? So when I was on the police department, I went up to the Fort Wayne Police Department. I was talking with, and I won't mention names, but he was one of the captains, and we were talking about just some stuff. And I went into his office, and he had one of them great big boar heads right above his desk there, and it was a nasty looking son of a gun, kind of like that thing there.
Yeah, like calico.
Yeah. And so he would bring all of the new recruits into his office there, and all the new recruits sitting in there didn't know the guy for anything. They just thought of him as some big bad captain, and they're looking at him, and they've got this great big mean freaking boar
Board
head
staring right at him.
So I was like, oh, well, I'm redoing my office. I got this old boar head that I want to get out of here anyway, so I brought it to there and hung it
That's
up.
what you got to do.
Yeah.
Intimidate them.
It looks good, I think. Yeah.
Oh, I like
If you look at it from afar, that boar head looked good.
Yeah.
No, them are
But if you get up on it,
beautiful
it's
mouths. That's why I always,
Don't tell your mom that though. What you said.
what?
What did people think about you when your dad was walking in with his hog in his hand?
Wait a minute, what?
I said, what did your coworkers think when you had a hog walking, or when you were walking with your hog in your hand?
You walking with your hog in your hand. So you got to edit something out when you was out peeing or whatever. I was talking about some sexy guy that was Hunter or
That
whatever.
jury likes.
The jury likes. So you got to edit that out.
Oh,
yeah.
Bleep,
But,
bleep
hey.
out the name.
I just
So-
said 260 crew.
Since our buddy Del was here, even though I'm gonna tell Sippy Cup that he was here for this one. So look up there and go, hey, Sippy Cup, Jimmy
What's up,
Wells,
Sippy?
and
Jimmy
Jimmy
Wells.
Wells. So
My eyes are up here.
right here. I want to let them know that they weren't on here a lot, but they were on here. So
So wait, they've got a party in February, right?
Yes. So
So
it's
we'll-
6 months to Bowling Green party.
We'll take
It's
all this
n-
shit down there and we'll go down and have a
Normally
podcast
the weekend
with them.
after Louisville, so it's the weekend like after Valentine's Day, so it's probably the 20th maybe or something like
that'd
that.
be a good time to go because there ain't shit going on.
Yeah.
From at the end of
Turkey season's getting ready.
Yeah, we're okay. Yes, it is. Oh, sorry. You gotta edit that shit out there. Came out of nowhere, but yes, we need to do that. I think we should do that this year.
Yeah.
If we gotta rent a hotel, fuck it. I don't give a shit.
Yeah.
No, we'll make
I'm all
Aaron
about it.
drive us over. We'll make Dean drive
Dean,
us.
Oh, you want
Dean
us-
will have his license by then, yeah.
17 days.
We got our DD.
Then we should fucking buy a fucking
So
limo.
it's great
then.
or whatever. So last night, if you guys know Mike and Jada Johnson, they called. They was coming back from the hospital and they're like, "Hey,
Awesome people.
we're gonna go eat at the saloon last night or whatever." And I'm like, "It's 8:30.
You ate at
We
the
just got
saloon
home."
last night. I thought you ate it.
We did. We ate at Sliders last night.
Sliders,
Just got home, just sat in my chair, and they're like, "Come down and have a beer." Well, yeah, coming down and having a beer at 8:00. It didn't get home till midnight. But anyway,
So was that where you're just starting your morning yet when I saw you?
Yes, I
yesterday?
was.
You lazy motherfucker. That went through my fucking
I only
head.
had 2 boxes
I'm
to
not
haul, and I
gonna
got them
shit
both hauled.
you.
So.
That fucking went through my head. I'm like, I about called him like, is this your first fucking box, or are you bringing it for to
It
start
was.
it? You fucking, I already dumped a load. I already went to Delphus, Ohio. I guess that's 18 wheelers.
Do you want me to pat you on the back or what?
You can stroke me is what you need to do.
Mm-hmm.
So, anyways, they called. So yeah, I went down there and had a beer with them. But anyways, I guess where I was going with this story was I told Aaron, I said, well, you got to drive me. So yeah, he drove me down there, sat and drank his water, and then drove me home. So
That's fucking awesome. I love Aaron.
He's a good guy.
Did
Good guy.
Peacorn had a game Wednesday, didn't he? No?
they're off for 2 weeks here.
Oh.
The holidays.
They got the big party going on tonight, right?
They do.
What
Yeah.
party? What party?
Hockey
The big
party.
hockey party.
Hockey party.
That's why Delphus is over here, because he's kind of butthurt about the whole
What
deal.
party? Well, what you butthurt about it for, Dale?
Yeah,
We're
bleep
not
all
allowed to
this
talk
out.
about it.
Oh, we can fucking talk about it.
Now we got bleep.
It's
No,
free
there's-
news out there.
no,
We
you
can
don't-
talk about
I
whatever
don't
the fuck
think
you
we
want.
have
You have
time
to
for
bleep
that.
Jack out of here. It's basically, I don't agree with some of the things being coached and the coaches' kids, and
Oh.
we're raising a bunch of sissies in today's world.
You
and
think?
Everybody
Amen,
gets
brother.
a trophy, and
Yep.
I wanted to say something a couple weeks ago, and my loving wife said, "Keep your mouth shut." And I said, "Okay, if I keep my mouth shut, then I'm not going to this party." And she's like, "Fine." So
Let's go party then, Dale.
yeah, I'm here doing a podcast, and
I love it.
we're gonna go drink some more.
We love having the 10 Tito's Deep guy here. If you ever remember
right.
the first us, the followers we
Well, so
have.
hold on. I'm not a podcast guy. I didn't listen to it. How bad was it? Because
It was
I know
bad.
basically.
It was bad.
I know.
Listen
I
to
remember.
it? It's a
I
lot of
remember
editing.
talking
Oh,
for
wait a
like
minute. I had to
5
edit
It
out
was
like
actually no,
90%.
Yeah. So for like 5 or 10 minutes, I remember sitting down there talking, and then I got up, and I'm like, "Why did I just do that?" And I just left. I didn't tell
Yeah,
nobody. I
yeah.
just left.
I didn't
went
realize
home
you
and-
left either till I think it was like 2 weeks later. He goes, "I'm sorry, I left the podcast." I go, "You did?"
I don't even know what I said on it or anything like that. Yeah,
He
and
goes-
it's all your fault.
Oh, yep, that's my fault.
Do you know
Why?
why it's all your fault?
Why?
Remember, you was working on your tires on your truck, your
Oh,
rim
yes,
and everything
it
like
was that.
and you went in and mixed
That-
a drink,
I'll
and I
give you
thought,
that.
you know what?
That is my
It's
fault.
pretty early
I'll
in
give
the
him
day,
that.
and I thought, you
I
know what? A
was
Tito's and
so-
lemonade sounds pretty good. So
It's
I
one of the-
started with that at, I don't know, 4 or 5 o'clock, and you guys did your podcast at whatever
And
time.
I was drinking some Tito's that day too.
Yeah.
It was one of them days where, like, all right, I want to swap some shit off my semi, and it didn't go to work. Well, then Delphus showed up, and I never asked for his help, but he did because he's a great friend, and he ended up about 25 Tito's deep.
Yep.
And,
Yep.
but
Sometimes the wheels come off, and
they do.
but
You know, they
normally
do.
you don't talk on a microphone with some headphones on, and nobody knows anything about it.
It was a good podcast, and it was probably one of our most watched,
I think it still
listened, viewed podcasts out there right now.
is. What the fuck was that? Where'd that pop come from?
My mouth.
Oh,
So
He's hungry.
hey, what time is it? Here we go. It's almost 8 o'clock. So
so
we got a party to go to.
yeah, we got a party to go to.
for our FGO shirts. And what's coming up? We've got
The rest of the waterfowl season.
we got the second split waterfowl. So we probably will not have a podcast until after that. Maybe we'll see. But my agenda is I'm going to be in the field as much as
Yes,
possible tomorrow
copy
morning. We got a shit ton of scouting to do.
Yes,
we got
we do.
probably a dozen different spots that we're going to be
Are you coming?
crawling
I
into
have-
and scout and see if we can find some good ducks and birds. Hermie's going to be out there, maybe.
He is.
We're gonna
He's
get
not
his
gonna
ass
be
out of
involved.
bed.
But I as a trucker, you kind of get a scout every
mother
day.
trucker.
I am a mother
You just
trucker.
want to sleep
This
in
is,
the
this is
morning.
different. This is we're actually
What's
we're,
sleeping in?
we're
did it this
venturing out into
La Public Land.
La Public Land, being that the migration has really not hit our area yet. So we got to get on to more of these local ducks. So myself and Dean, we've kind of pulled up some maps and we've pinpointed some areas that we want to go out and take a look at tomorrow and see if there's any local ducks on those. And we're gonna hit it hard come the 26th.
Hammer 'em.
Kill some honkers.
Hammer 'em.
Hey, I got the best spot. You need to go. We'll talk about it off air
Why?
Yeah.
Huh?
Why is that, Delphus?
because it's a good spot.
It's a special
See-
place.
secret
It's a
spot.
special secret spot. You don't talk
So-
about it on the internet.
Second split, we'll meet up after that. But then we also we got to figure out because we're running out of time. Our
Oh, the squirrel.
squirrel hunt.
What I think we need to do with that is,
Are we doing that?
Yeah.
Hell yeah, we're doing that.
I
That's
think we
freaking
just
awesome.
need to get our buddies together and just kind of do that,
Yeah.
and just instead of like getting a sponsor and just kind of feel it out one year, and then go from there.
Yeah, I don't care if we
'Cause
get
I think
sponsors or
Delphus
teams
would-
or not.
I think
we
even
just need to
Delphus-
get out and do the damn squirrel hunt because it's going to be a good time.
Yeah, I think we then go from that.
Yeah.
I think it should be battle of FGO. From us
FGO
three.
versus
Us
you,
three on our
you
team.
and yeah, us three.
Why,
Then
you think you're going to shoot a squirrel with bigger nuts than mine?
that's actually a really good idea.
Yeah. Like
Because
us four right here.
I'll even you and Bubba. Bubba would be a good one to go. He's 100% on this.
You don't think I
take-
know how to hunt?
I get jury. Me and jury.
I'll take somebody for a cameraman. I just need myself.
Well, how many? What is it? Let's go 4. So you, Jury, and your dad, and
I thought it was every man for themselves when
Yeah,
we
it's
first
so
made
bad.
the
no,
rules.
this is
you
not fucking
versus
Civil
you.
War.
Team.
versus
No, this is
me.
a civil war. It's
It's-
every man for himself.
Yeah.
It was
I
biggest
agree.
nuts, biggest squirrel, longest tail. That's what we had. That was.
It's a team. It's a bass tournament style. So you got like
Well, there's
I
gonna be
think-
cheating going on.
I think we had
There'll be
three-
sinkers putting the nuts of squirrels, and they'll have. That's who will win that one.
it was like 3-man teams is what
I
we
think we should do 2-man.
We'll do 2-man team.
Cameraman, the hunter.
Nah,
No, I got
nah.
So I got
That's
jury.
too much. Nobody's that good of a shot.
You,
that
you
high.
can take your mom.
I'll call John
You-
Paul come over here
No,
to film
you
me.
and your mom, me and jury.
No. Oh,
Yeah.
Fine. It'll be a solo hunt then. She'll be sitting in bed. Solo hunt. I'll call JP for a cameraman.
Leave him out of
Hey,
this.
you know she's gonna listen to this, right?
Yeah.
Love you, Mom.
He didn't mean that, Emily.
So no,
Say you're sorry. Say you're sorry.
I'm sorry.
so
Jimmy Wells.
we'll get that. We gotta get the squirrel hunt in, and then I don't know where we go from there. I mean, because hunting season will be pretty much over from then.
Well, we got to prepare for the turkey then, but
We got turkey season coming up.
Yep.
Oh, my favorite. I love turkey season.
it is badass.
I'm
My
sad.
favorite.
Waterfowl's going out.
But
We'll figure some stuff out.
yeah, we'll figure some stuff out.
I'm sorry it's been a few weeks before
Yeah.
the podcast,
But
but
hey, we are a hunting business, and this time of
Yes.
year is our busy
I'm
time of year.
busy as shit.
So,
I guess throw this on the Freedom Goose. Who do you think, I guess, in our local area that we should have on our podcast? I don't know. I mean,
no.
Still didn't get the Midwest group out here.
yes,
Yeah.
that's another one.
You guys,
Landon, I will talk to Landon this weekend, so we'll get Commando Outdoors and then Stony Creek Outfitters.
I think,
we ought to get
we
If
don't want to get Stony Creek Outfitters out here until he gets all of my taxidermy, because he's got a lot of my taxidermy over
And he
there.
has a lot of my taxidermy too, so maybe if
He's
he gets
pretty
on
busy.
here, like, so Marty,
Yeah.
what have you been up to, bud?
Marty
think
does a great job.
We have a lot of.
I think you ought to get the one that shot the biggest deer around here.
Daniel.
Yes,
Danielle.
And, me and Jeff already
and then
talked
I don't know
about
how
that.
this camera's working here. I'm shooting this way.
Yep.
Don't give him any microphone thing. Make Danielle sit right back there and just make him sit in the background
This
and
is my
drink.
spot, you stupid son
It
of
doesn't
a
matter.
bitch.
Let Danielle have it. She shot a bigger deer than you, and just make you sit there. And when she's telling the story about how it happened, and everything, just watch his face in the background. And be like, because you can't talk. You have nothing to say about it.
I think it would be awesome to do
We'll get her on here.
maybe like a girls podcast to
Yes.
where
Do a kids episode with Jury, Lily.
Oh,
and
That's
Lane.
a really good idea.
Yeah.
But we can't.
that would be good.
Listen here, you little motherfucker.
But a girls podcast, so
Yeah.
we get Em, we get Corey, we get all the wives involved, and then they can talk shit on all the, stuff
hunting
that we
wives.
do. Yeah.
These fucking idiots. I'll tell you what, they fart and they stink. I don't even know how they even go deer hunting,
Yeah.
to be honest with you.
I could take Jeff's spot over there because I'm kind of like the female in the hunt season, right?
You can
I'll
lead
give
the
him credit.
podcast,
Wouldn't
right?
it be-
Yeah. Hey, speak of the devils, look at that. They come walking. Y'all's
Did you get my
ears must have
text
been
message?
burning.
Did you get my text message? I
No.
just stopped working.
Oh.
What?
What happened?
Y'all's ears must have been burning because we were
Oh.
like seriously just talking about
I text her at 7:18. Can you bring Dean some food out here, please? She says, I'm still working, heifer.
Hey,
old
there's my
heifer.
girl.
I just choked on a chip.
Well, Dean just ate this whole thing of cheese and chips
Yeah.
and
He
I think he even ate a water bottle
yeah,
too.
he was.
Yeah.
Look at the crumbs right here. Look at them. He put them all together. He was getting ready to dump the crumbs in his mouth. You don't feed this kid or
You
what?
want to go get Taste of Philly?
16. Well, the kid doesn't feed the dog, so
Yeah, you got chores to do.
who let the dogs out?
the dog was trying
So,
to steal
we
the shit
are-
out of my mouth.
We're just finishing up, so I think it was a pretty good episode.
Yeah, we bounced around.
It's been a
like
while. We
normal.
bounced around quite a bit. I think we talked about a lot of good stuff.
Dean talked about his mother.
Yep.
Greatest mother ever.
Yep.
That's what he said.
Talked
during the
about
whole
jury.
episode.
You gonna be on here one of these days?
Yep.
Kids podcast.
Sure.
We talked about the sexy boy from 260.
Oh wait a minute, we were supposed to edit that
Oh, we
out.
gotta
right?
edit that out.
Yeah. Gross boys.
I'm so confused.
You know
The one with the ripped guy, the ripped chest, and
Oh, thanks, Dalphus. I've been working out. But
did you get me that? Did you get that one I showed you off Facebook?
which
The guy who was in actually working out, like most people like lift weights or whatever. That guy was lifting weights like this.
He's like he held the old curl bar, and he was like, that's how he was working out. He was. It wasn't a gun. It was a curl bar. It
Yeah.
was hilarious. Give me my hat back.
You're not wearing your hat.
Lady.
All right.
All right.
All right. So let's wrap this up.
Peace out.
See you,
Peace out,
Jerry.
Jerry Grace.
Where are you going, Emily?
She done.
done. Hold on,
She
we're
made
about
her
done.
appearance.
You guys are 10 years deep.
No,
Yeah,
we're not.
we are.
Right.
We are about 10 deers deep.
This thing is hot. Yes, I've been over here roasting. So,
Yeah.
His face is getting tan on one side.
do we? Is that how we do it? We just Dino it, just throw
Hang
it over
on.
your.
So-
your-
Dean, he's a professional. Well, he's better than all of us,
Let's-
obviously.
Hang on. I need a beer. Hang on.
Oh,
We gotta cheers this out.
Oh.
Cheers it out.
All right. So here we go.
I'm out of Bush Light, Jeff.
Episode 6.
That'll
This was a
work.
good one.
Merry Christmas.
Cheers,
Merry
everybody.
Christmas.
Merry Christmas.
Happy Hanukkah.
Happy Hanukkah.
Kwanzaa.
Kwanzaa, whatever it is.
Kwanzaa.
We'll see everybody in a couple weeks.
Got it.
Let's go. So you just still working?